Video. I'm making pasta. It's morning, but I'm making pasta, and pasta is more for dinner dish. But I've decided to make it this morning. Thank you so much for joining. If this is your first time on my channel, please like, please share, please comment. This is Divinely Classic, where we do all things health and fitness. We share healthy meal inspiration. We do health education. We also have a website where we sell health and fitness sports apparel. So our website is www.divinelyclassic.co.uk. Anyway, this is not a sales video, this is a cooking video. And I'm making pasta, homemade pasta. I've got the homemade pasta here. I'm making homemade pasta, can you see? And then I'm using cabbage. I'm using can you see? Yeah, this is cabbage, sliced cabbage. This is onions. This is chili and really hot pepper. This is bacon strips, which I'll be using, and sweet corn. So it's like a recipe of mine that I really enjoy. So I've got my boiling water for my pasta now, and I'll just put the pasta to boil or to parboil. So I'm using this much, this a meal for two really. So I'm gonna use about this much of the pasta, and it's wholemeal pasta. Wholemeal pasta is very good. It's more filling. It's got more nutrients. And if you follow us on Facebook, our theme for this month is, I'm gonna break it into two now. Can you see that? Our theme for this month is health and nutrition. So we'll be talking about how eating healthy can affect your health, how it can help in the prevention and management of chronic illnesses like diabetes, like high blood pressure, like some long-term illnesses, how you can eat healthy to manage them. And also, if you haven't registered for my event this weekend, actually 9th of October, I'm having an event, an online event on Eventbrite, which is tied to diabetes and diet. And basically I'll be having some diabetes specialists just to talk about how you can manage your diabetes with diet. Anyway, yeah, this is the video. The pasta is cooking now. We'll just leave the pasta to parboil, and while that is cooking, we'll fry the vegetables. Yes, I'm going to make the vegetables for that I will use for the stir fry. So give me a thumbs up if you can see this video. If this is your first time on my channel, please like, please share, please comment, and thank you so much. Yeah, so this is the pan for the vegetable, and this is what I'm using. So this is sweet corn, cabbage, onions, pepper, fresh pepper, and bacon strips. I've got my vegetable oil, which I'll be using as well. Yeah, so pan for frying the oil. I'm frying the oil, sorry, for frying my vegetables. And the pasta is coming up nicely now. It's boiling really nicely. I don't know if you can see it properly. I just need to move my camera so you can see. Yeah, oh yeah, that's better. So that's the pasta. And you know, one thing about wholemeal is that pasta and even rice is that you need to cook it for a longer time. You need to leave it to cook for a longer time. If it was white now, soon it will be ready. But the wholemeal, and that's because of what it contains. Wholemeal has more nutrients. Wholemeal has more fiber. Wholemeal has a lot that the white rice and the white pasta doesn't have. So yes, occasionally we do eat the white one, but then I tend to eat the wholemeal more. And the thing is, if you get used to it, you actually enjoy it. Some people, I make it for them and they don't even realize that it's wholemeal until they have eaten it and they go, oh, that was nice. So that was wholemeal. Like, oh, normally I don't have wholemeal in my house, you know. So yeah, wholemeal is good, and I'm just stirring it so it doesn't stick together. I notice I didn't put any salt in the pasta. I'll try to reduce salt as much as possible. We know that if you are at risk of high blood pressure, salt isn't that good for you. So you just need to know that. And the bacon that I'm using, this bacon now, it has salt already. So trying to reduce how much salt that we are adding. So I'm going to add some oil. That's more than enough. I think that's even too much. I might have to drain. I'll take some off because the oil is too much. Oh, that's my pasta now. So I'm going to take some off. So I took some of the oil off. And I'll start with frying my bacon strips. Can you see that? I'm going to fry the bacon strips. This is a very if you taste it, you know, each time I make it is a winner. Everybody enjoys it. And for this bacon strip, you can add anything of your choice. You could swap it for chicken. You could use prawns. You could use sausages. So whatever you want to add is fine. It's just to have some protein in the meal. And if you want, you can add more. You can add more bacon strips to make it really rich. You can add egg. I've actually made it before, and I added eggs, fried eggs. You know, so yeah, that's the bacon cooking nicely, and I'll put that on the side to cook nicely. And then I'm gonna put the cabbage. And why I've done this, to have this much cabbage, is just to increase the amount of fiber in the diet, or rather in the meal. You know, it's good to add a lot of vegetables to your meal. It's good to add a lot of vegetables. It reduces your carb intake. It keeps you fuller for longer. That's the onions. And keeps you fuller for longer. So vegetables are really good in your meal. They are really good. And then that's the chili. I'm just using my hand. It's very hot. I don't know why I'm using my hand. I'll need to wash my hands. That's the chili pepper. And that's the super spicy one. You might wonder why she's adding so much chili, but you know, sometimes you want it hot. So I've got my bacon on the side cooking nicely. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I've got my bacon on the side. Can you see? Yeah, that's cooking nicely now. So I'll just fry my cabbage. I'll fry the cabbage and the onions and the other stuff. Leave that to fry. That's frying nicely as well. And now that's going to be hot. Soon I'll start sneezing. I need to open this door. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. We're trying to make the channel grow. You see how beautiful. I love cabbage. Before I didn't like fried cabbage, but I actually enjoy frying my cabbage now. I actually enjoy frying my cabbage. And you can imagine having this much cabbage or this much vegetables. And this is my sweet corn that I'm adding. And then you've got that little pasta. You've got that little pasta and this much vegetables. Imagine how filling that will be. So leave this to fry. I need to move it to the bigger gas now. I'm gonna put some, this is can you see that? That's chicken seasoning. I'll just sprinkle it in there. And I'm not putting much because of the bacon. You know, bacon is actually salty on its own. Bacon is salty and seasoned already. So I'm gonna stir everything together and I'll change the gas. So I have the big one for my vegetables and I've got my pasta here. So can you see that? Yeah, oh yeah, you can see the vegetables now frying. Just fry the vegetables more. This is a good dinner idea for weight loss. Look at all these vegetables that I'll be having with just that little pasta. Yeah. And then sometimes what I do add tomato stew. We call it tomato stew. I'm originally from Nigeria, so basically it's a tomato sauce that's been seasoned. Sometimes I do add it, sometimes I don't. But this one, I'm going to add some just to give it some juice. You know, if you like it dry, that's fine. But if you want it kind of moist and have some soup, really, yeah, you could add stew, you could add tomato base. Okay, so that's cooking nicely now. I'll get some already made tomato stew. Just move this around. I've got this tomato stew from, it's an old one. Just gonna add it. That pasta I'll be getting on. It should be soft now. Still leave it to cook because it can be really hard. The homemade pasta. I'm adding this tomato stew. It's from the old one I had before. Yeah, that's hot now. That's hot. I'll add some water. So you can have some base, yeah? Some sauce. Now that's very hot. Can you see that? It's a pretty simple meal. I really enjoy it all the time I make it. And this is a dinner idea. It's not really a breakfast idea, but I've decided to make it this morning. This is a dinner idea. Yeah, taste. Oh God, pepper. But it tastes fabulous. It tastes yummy. I'll turn off the pasta now and I'll drain and add now this is so hot. So that's the pasta. Excuse me, that's because it's hot. I'm gonna add the pasta now to my mixture. Now stir to see how much I've got. That's one thing about pasta. Excuse me. And I've noticed homemade pasta as well. You know, it tends to increase like very little. I started cooking. Oh God, excuse me. That's because I put too much pepper. But you know, this weather is very cold, so you need something to get the rose and the nose running. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful pot of pasta ready. Yum. Yum, yum. So what are you having for dinner tonight? And what's your best pasta recipe? Don't forget to share in the comment section. And try this recipe out and tell me what you think. It's a very beautiful one. Wholemeal. Excuse me. If you don't like wholemeal, try it. This is a good recipe for you to try with wholemeal. And let me know what you think in the comment section, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining. Please continue to support Divinely Classic by liking, by sharing, by commenting on our posts. We just encourage healthy living. And if you're a health educator, we would like to work with you. We do have health education programs. When I say programs, we just do programs and educate the public on how to live healthy, you know. So that's my pasta ready now. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, I didn't share. Should have shared since. I'm just trying to turn it off much.